You see, in this life, we have a thing we call judging. Most people don't like it to be done to them, but most people like to do it. Hypocrisy. And we're about to go knee deep in that hypocrisy right now because we judging everything on this podcast. Stay tuned. Toks, take it away. What's the Toks? And I'm saying
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2. What's going on, everybody? It's me. It's the B-E-A-S-T. That's right. The Beast is in the house. Your girlfriend's favorite podcaster. And we are Darkness with the Ginger Hue. And this show could not be possible without the man, the myth, and the legend, Slang Hugh. Yes, sir.
You hear the fanfare? You hear the fanfare? Because I am your wife's favorite podcaster. But I have a girlfriend, so keep it to yourself. So here we go. Another day in the podcast space. How goes it, Sir Toks?
It goes well. First off, how hot is it where you are right now?
It's been warm. Today's not that warm. Today was like 25, 26.
Bro, for the last 2 days, it has been 30 plus. 33 yesterday, 35 today. So, and we're just going to go right into it. Yesterday, I took my daughter to the zoo. Thinking, okay, the zoo. So, again, it's not as expensive as the Toronto Zoo, but it's still something that she loves animals. So I'm like, okay, we go there. First off, all the animals, we'll say 90% of the animals are not to be seen because of the weather. So I'm like, okay. On top of that, we are hurting because of the weather. It was sweltering hot. And it's not like you have like a cart service. I think we found a small little bus service that they had, but it wasn't very long and very, very in-depth or whatever. But in the end, I didn't even realize they were sending out weather warnings. So I could have saved myself time and money and did it another day than to stay out there in the sweltering heat. I was dying to the point where my daughter was so tired. She felt I think she had heat exhaustion. So,
wow.
Yeah. So she slept.
And how hot was the temperature?
33 degrees, bro. And it's a humid type of weird heat type of thing. So I'm like, okay. So she was coming up with like some type shit. Yeah, she had a fever or anything. Had to give her a fever and pain meds, and she slept until like 1 o'clock this afternoon. I'm like, yo, I'm never going out in there. We were supposed to go to the water park. I said, you know what? I said let's have a bath or go to water park. She says, I'm gonna have a bath. I'm like, yeah, good call. So that was that. But other than that, everything was inside. It's still sweltering hot out there, and I was ready to go touch up the grass. I mean, folks. When it comes to, for some reason, Canadian heat, it's not safe. It's not safe.
Humidity.
Yeah, man, it's not safe. So hydrate yourself and make sure you dress appropriately for whatever you're going to do, because it's crazy outside. I could not step outside. Not at all today. But yes, that's my rant about Canadian weather. Although it's not snowing. That's all. That's it. That's all I need to say. That's all I need to say. So
stay inside if you don't have to be out there. Don't be out there. And I'm a man who loves the heat. 33 is like a sweet spot for me.
It is, but I mean, okay, 33 in the tropical area, where you went to DR, totally different than 33 out here.
Different.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, because I mean, I can do 100 degrees in Nigeria, easy.
Yeah.
Easy. But here, 33 almost kills you.
Yeah. It gets muggy, as they say.
Oh, it was disgusting. And then to top it off is that for the last week and a half, I told you we were having all this rain. So all that moisture from the ground coming up, it just adds to the humidity. Plus the bugs.
That's true.
Nah, man,
Yeah, oh
it's
yeah,
it
yeah.
it, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun.
Sounds
So
like
again,
it's like either extreme cold or extreme heat out there. I'm good.
that's pretty much it. There's no in between. There's no in between.
Yeah.
And if you do get the in between, it lasts for about 3 weeks, and then you're back to the extremes. So
I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
okay,
I feel like I've been saying this for years. I feel like there's only two seasons. So it's really only summer and winter
yeah, there's no more
nowadays. Like you
spring
get,
or fall
not
anymore.
really. You get like a month of either one of spring or autumn or fall, spring or fall, and then we're right back to either very hot or very cold.
But again, that never used to be like that. Again, I'm going to assume
On my recollection.
we're gonna go another tangent here, but I think global warming, that's serious talk right now. Based on what I'm
Yeah,
feeling right now, the
yeah,
world
yeah,
is totally different from where you were growing up in the 80s to where you're
yeah.
growing up right now. It
That's
is
fair. That's
because
fair.
again, spring was spring, rain,
Yeah.
cool temperatures, whatever. Not
Hmm.
too hot, not too cold. It was enjoyable. Yes, it was wet, but yeah. Then you went to the summer. Summer wasn't blasting hot, but it was still hot and enjoyable. Then you got the fall again, cool, chill weather, sweater weather, as they say. And then you roll into winter. Then you handle winter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now it's summer, a splash of spring, winter. Not even fall. They've kicked out fall. Fall, fall no longer exists.
Spring, fall fell off,
Yep.
fell all the way off. The only thing that signifies fall anymore is that the leaves turn brown and fall off the trees.
But the the minute they fall, they turn brown, here winter's hitting it in the face.
Yeah.
Yep,
Once
looks
it
like
hits,
it's time for me
before
to
it hits
come.
the ground, it falls on snow. Like it
Yep.
doesn't even fall.
Exactly.
It's just
Fall
falling
hits
on
snow.
snow.
You can just see snowflakes racing down. Gotcha. I'm here first.
Oh, 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 come on down, buddy.
Soft landing here, folks.
You thought you were gonna get away?
I got you.
You thought you thought you were gonna fertilize the grass before we got here? That shit out of
Frozen.
here.
You are
The Chem
fired.
Day, but something.
That's it. That's it. But yeah, man. What's up with you, my friend? What's up with you?
We here, man. Well, I actually didn't even think about this as a topic today, which is crazy. Um, we just had a wild shooting in the city during the Salsa on St. Clair festival. So like three people got hit, and the irony in that is that they canceled
Canceled the Jamaican
Little
festival.
Jamaica Festival
Yeah. I
three
was gonna
years
see,
in
I
a
was gonna
row.
say if that was the topics, I would have said, you know what? What's
Yeah, I
going
didn't
on?
think about that, but it should have been. It should definitely be. And we kind of could have brought that up. Well, we still could bring it up in another
Of
time as
course.
well,
Of course.
because we still got the
We said
police
the police
corruption
stuff.
talk
Yeah,
in the
I
talk.
mean,
Yeah, we still got that in the talk, which
that's
that'll
in
never
that's
get
in it.
old anyway. That's always useful, sadly. But yeah, that's going on. Other than that, still settling in, pretty settled in my transitional move to
Hmm.
the city.
Hmm.
Definitely enjoying seeing a diverse group of people outside the window, as opposed to where I was before, being very regionalized ethnicity. Let's just put it that way.
I mean, we
Don't
know
deep
where you
into
were living, so put two and two together.
Put it all together, you'll
Thank
get the
you.
four.
Come again. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
You got
Uh,
you got too far. You got too far. Well,
hey,
yeah. Other than
it's
that,
happening.
you know,
It's
it's
happening. They are
you
there.
can't stop.
Can't.
But yeah, what about you? Well, actually, let's get into it. What did you do to make yourself better today?
For me, um, let's see what did I do again. Like I said, I was taking care of my child, so that was priority number one. Uh,
Hmm.
and then just doing the editing thing. I started printing some more stuff again. Actually, yeah, that's another thing. My daughter is very interested in gardening and pottery stuff. So I'm like, okay. So
Mm,
I printed. her first, I got a second one coming in, but she wants to start doing some gardening stuff. I'm like, hey, cool, no problem. So I
Really?
started looking into that, and yeah, I'm gonna
That's
start getting
cool.
her some soil and some seeds and let her do her thing. So that's
Are
something I
you a
like.
green thumber?
Am I? No, but I'm a person who, if given a challenge or a task, will learn it, try to master it, and do it. So if someone says, "Hey, you know what? You can't plant. You don't know how to garden. Watch me," and I'll be sitting
Watch
there
me.
just reading and
Watch me
learning
work.
and watching videos. I'm like, "Yep, boom," and that's everything I've done from podcasting, streaming, 3D printing, and whatnot. That's the challenge. Is, oh, this is way too hard. Watch this, and boom, you'll be doing it better than some, right? So but yeah, that's pretty much it. It was just like I said, because of the extreme heat out there. Really didn't want to get out there and make myself suffer, so I ingrained myself here and did some editing, watched some film on some certain things, did some research, and then just chilled out. Yeah, sometimes you just need to do that. Sometimes you just need to do
That's a
that. What
fact.
about yourself, sir? What did you do to make yourself better today?
Ah, today, because I didn't go to the gym today. Didn't, well, went on the road and got a couple stuff for the place to, organize some stuff and just change up some stuff. So that would be it. That would be the betterment of life right now. So yeah, that would be it. Went to Home Sense,
Mm, of
uh, Canadian Tire,
course,
and
that's a
then
that's a staple.
of course, the lady had to go to Winners and pick up her haul of stuff.
But well, the what the Bed Bath and Beyond? Did she go there too?
No, no, we didn't go there,
Okay.
ironically.
Mm.
But yeah,
That's usually a
just those
spot.
two places.
Okay.
That is usually a spot. I don't like that store. I mean, not that I don't like it, but I never see anything in there.
I mean,
But
it's too
anyway,
scent heavy for me.
that's what it is. That too.
Yeah, too
That
scent
and
heavy.
Body Works.
Yeah,
That
Bath and
too.
Body Works. Yeah, all them places like you walk in there,
Yeah.
you just feel uncomfortable. Like I'm smelling this, I'm looking at
Yeah.
this, I'm like, what do I need this in my bathroom for? What I need that for? Why is this there?
Here's a question in that realm. How do you feel about going into, do they still even have them? But a Victoria's Secret store.
Oh, that's easy for me. That's not a problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Now again,
I used to feel uncomfortable. I haven't done it in a while, so I don't know.
well, there's two reasons you go there. Either you're with your lady and you're going there and she's buying something for herself, or you're going
That's
there
not bad. That's
on
fine.
your
Yeah.
own to go in there and buy something for someone special. Before it felt
That
weird.
might be a little different. That
Before
might be a
that
little
would feel, but again, I feel proud that I could go out and buy something for someone that hey, this person might be wearing it for me or whatever. So
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm.
it's
That makes
it's
sense. That makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
That
before
makes
again, like I
sense.
said, it was awkward because again,
Yeah.
I was never taught those. I was never talked about those conversations about buying
Right.
certain
Me
things and
neither.
looking at things. I'm like, but you live and you learn, so you just step in there and like, oh, okay, ain't no bad. That's no
Kind of
bad.
thing.
Whatever. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
and then they educate you on things like bra sizes and all that stuff. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, sure, yeah. I mean, there was a whole I think probably an hour or two that one woman told me about bra sizes and where to buy proper
Really?
bras and stuff like that. I'm like, hmm, mm-hmm. Makes sense. It makes sense because a lot of these stores,
Educational, though.
yeah, a lot of these stores only carry a certain amount, a size.
That
So
makes
from
sense.
there, you have to now go into a place called Fredericks of Hollywood that have such
Mm.
luxurious
They
ones
have
or special order
the
ones and so
double
forth.
Z's.
They got them triple Fs and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. With the full alphabet.
Yep. They have everyone. They have everyone. So yeah, I mean, you learn again. It might feel uncomfortable, but you never know when that information will come back and help you out and make you look or feel smarter. So
That's
again,
true. That's true.
that's a
That's
bonus
something
for me.
I quite honestly, as a man, never really paid attention to. I just know I know what I like in terms of look, but size I never really.
Hmm.
Oh, that's
Understandable, because
you
then
look like you're about a yeah.
true. And funny thing is that when I was doing a lot of personal training, I realized how serious a woman's, comfort and the actual baggage that they carry when they're working
Hmm.
out does to their body. It is, I mean, that's why you see I see videos of all these women just taking off their bras like, I'm just like, I understand.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I
No, I
understand now.
totally understand. I
I
totally can
understand.
see it.
So
That part I can totally see.
yeah.
That,
Yeah. So
yeah, that makes sense.
more respect to the ladies who are heavier chested and whatnot.
100%.
So good
100%.
good on them. Good on them. So let's
Hmm.
talk about what we got going
Let's
on
get it.
today. This is
Hmm.
the hot topic out in the world today. Um, for those who don't know, um, we'll say former host, or will we say former host of
Yeah,
the basement there, or
Rap CD.
absolutely in the basement? Yeah.
Rap CD in the basement. Yeah,
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. He
And
is.
various, I think he did more than just that on BT. Plus, he hosts a radio show now.
Yes, he's. I
Uh,
believe he's still hosting a radio show. I'm not sure, but he took a step back. But anyways, folks, we're talking about Big Tigger.
it's,
Big Tigger is in the social media realm right now. We're going to show you a clip of what we're going to be talking about, and then we'll open the floor for what we think and what we know.
hmm.
So here we go. Here's the clip real quick.
My phone.
Get off of
Give
me!
me back my phone.
Get off of me!
Give me back my phone. You don't need it. What do you need it for?
Get off of
What
me!
do you need it for?
Get off of me! Please get off
As
of me!
soon as you give me my phone.
Please get off
It's
of me!
my phone.
Please get off
It's
of me!
registered in my name.
Please get off of me!
Give me my phone.
You're sticking my ear in my ear.
Oh, sorry.
Get off of me!
Give me my phone.
Please get off of
You
me!
can stay right on the floor.
You're a fucking manhandling
I'm
me.
not manhandling.
Tigger,
Give
get
me
off!
my phone.
Do you not see all them crime?
Give me
Bro,
my phone.
why did
Stop.
you
I'm
do
not
that?
doing that.
Yes,
She
you did. You
dropped.
just-
She dropped. She dropped.
Bro, you're literally stepping on her.
I'm not stepping on her, Alex. I just want
Bro.
my phone. She could give me the phone and it'd be over. She could give me the phone and it would be over.
Bro, just get over her. She's gonna
I'm
give
not
you.
on her at all. Give me my phone.
Get off of me,
Give me my
Tigger.
phone.
D, if I was anybody else, you wouldn't be doing this
If you
shit.
say so. Give me my phone.
Bro, just get over her. You can buy a new phone.
Get off of me!
Mr. Tiger!
For
Mr.
your
Tiger, get up!
own explaining yourself. Let me explain my evidence.
All right. I have a lot to say about this situation.
Mr. Tigger! Mr. Tigger!
Doesn't he have a
Sorry,
first
man.
name,
Sorry.
Kevin? Like,
That's good.
am I
Yeah,
getting?
what's his real name? Like,
I
what the
know.
hell? Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, do you want to chime in first on this?
Um,
Go on. Go ahead.
yeah, I mean,
Go ahead.
it's, I want to say it's straightforward, but again, and let me say it this way. In any of these cases where we're seeing a video, we don't know what happened before, and we don't know what happened after the filming started. So, with that being said, we don't have all of the details of what the
Correct.
situation is, right? If you want me to judge it just based on what we see,
Hmm.
I'm gonna do that. Based on what we see, it looks like a man trying to get back his phone from his wife, who didn't want to give the phone back because she suspected him of doing something wrong. Now, to her credit, the little credit that I could give her is he looked like he was doing something wrong. I
Based
can't
on
lie to you.
angles.
No, based on the fact that he wanted the phone back so
Okay.
bad.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, just that part. He showed pretty good restraint, if you ask me. Uh, if I was to put myself in his shoes, it's almost two things for me. Is one, like, you might as well have let her look at the phone at this point, because you look guilty either way. Like, even if there's nothing in there, you definitely should let her look at the phone. Because what does it hurt? Unless it's a principle thing, and even then, you're still putting yourself in a position in which which you did, get in a lot of trouble, get arrested, get people questioning your character, blah 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 blah, et cetera, et cetera. So just let her look at the phone if you didn't do anything. If you did do something, it's almost the same position. You already look guilty. While you fighting for this phone, you look kind of worse in her eyes anyway. Maybe not to the public view, but definitely in her eyes anyway. And you are guilty if you get back the phone without her looking. So my thing is, just suffer the consequences. Let her look at the phone. Go about your day. Now, having said that, he knows her better than we do. So that may be part of the reason why he's fighting for this phone. Because she might be the type to, whatever she sees is going to be an issue. Whatever she doesn't see is going to be an issue. So basically what I'm saying is, he doesn't matter what he does, he's going to lose in that situation, which, hindsight kind of seems like that's what happened. But yeah, I would just let her see the phone if I was him. Get her the phone, suffer the consequences. It's safer, better for everybody overall.
Okay.
That's my initial thoughts. I probably have more to add after, but
Yeah. Okay. I definitely hear and understand everything you were saying. Here's my take. Like you said, we don't know what was happening before, and we don't know what happened after. But based on the situation we saw, we have husband and wife in a bit of a light tussle. I don't know how serious, because again, some domestic disputes are horrible, and they've put that on video on a lot of different platforms across the world. So that was quite light, like you said. he really did handle himself respectful-ish, right? I mean, we don't know what happened before. We don't know how they got there and so forth. But yeah, it seemed like he was really not very forceful. Now, because of this video, two things I come up with. One, he's doing some shady shit.
yeah,
He's doing some shady things.
that's a fair assessment.
Now, the only reason why he's trying to protect the situation, then I'm going to assume that there's probably some type of contract or prenup or whatever type of legal action that could be put against him if found cheating or whatnot. So he's probably trying to protect his assets because he is a very well-known person. He's a very sought-out individual. He is very, very, I want to say rich. I mean, he seems to be doing well. So he's been doing it for a while. So I do believe that whatever was on that phone could have just destroyed him as a person and his marriage. Now, the allegation is that he was having inappropriate relations with his co-host, right?
Yes, that's what was. Yeah, yes.
Now, here's what I have a problem with. I was watching, when I was researching about this, I was watching videos and reading posts and whatnot, and you couldn't believe how they flipped the situation on him for choosing a woman that is not at the level that people think he should be at in terms of who his co-host is with. Yes. So,
Okay.
and I'm like, why? Like, this is social media. Why are people worried about who he ended up with and not the fact that he is tossing with this woman on a video? They just forget it. It's almost they have the blinders on, and they say, "Oh, this guy, it's Tigger. He should have been doing better." Like, who cares? He chose who he chose.
Right.
What are you talking about? It makes no sense. But nonetheless, when it comes to, like I said, that situation, we don't know the full story. But again, if you are fighting so hard for that phone, you did some shit. You definitely did some shit. So, like you said, own up to it, and let the chips lie where they lie. But at the same time, I'm like, hold on, because I told you I had a situation like this, but it's not like that, because she has his phone. Okay. Does he not lock his phone? Does he not have a way to access his phone the way he should access his phone?
That's a very good question. That's a very good question.
I say this because, again, I was with my daughter's mom for a while, and again, I'm loyal and trustworthy to a fault. I didn't put any passwords or locks, whatever, on my phone when I was first dating her, right? And it came to a point where when she was pregnant, um, I guess again, postpartum and all that stuff kicks in and so forth. So you're really not yourself. So when she had a baby, I believe she was dealing with again postpartum depression and so forth. So I was I was asking friends from middle school, some of the lady friends that I have, about how to deal with it. Especially even one of my guy friends, my buddy Victor. Shout out to Victor, who has two children and has gone through that situation. So I was asking,
Mm.
"Hey, how do I deal with this? This is new to me. I've never lived with a person that has gone through this. I never really lived with a woman at all at this time. This is my really first time.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to make sure how to deal with it. Right. So I was asking questions. Neither here nor there. Simple questions to people I know. I again leave the phone on the table, and I don't know, because of what she was dealing with, she decided to go through the phone. I had
Mm-hmm.
nothing to hide, as I usually don't, and she questioned why I was talking about her behind her back. And I'm like, am I talking bad about you behind your back? She says, no, but you're talking about me to all these other people. I said, if you read the conversation in the WhatsApp, I'm asking for advice on how to deal with you because I want to make sure you're in the best mindset. You're as comfortable as
Mm-hmm.
possible. You're taken care of as possible to the best of my abilities.
Mm-hmm.
And she did not. It just went right by. She didn't realize the logic of what I was doing and just saw the
Mm-hmm.
fact that I was talking about her to someone else. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
and then she took the phone and she threw it across the room. Dare you? Why? And I'm like, I ran up and got it. I was like, listen, this is my phone. I have not said anything wrong about you. So don't ever do. And then she snatched it and she threw it again. I'm like, all right, you know what? No problem. And that was the day. That was the day I started putting locks on my phone.
Same.
Before I didn't care because I had nothing to hide. And it's not even fun. I still don't have anything to hide. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm just going to avoid that trauma altogether and just lock it up. If you want to ask me for something and you want to use my phone, sure, I'll unlock it and let you go. Or I'll find it for you and show you, or I'll send you a link on your phone. But I'm not going to set myself up for being attacked for something that I have no control over other than me just being there. I don't know. But that's what I was trying.
That's
That's my spin off to things.
that's actually another wrinkle or another perspective that you're bringing in because it could, like when we said he's doing something wrong, it might not be something wrong. Something wrong. You probably were thinking like cheating or
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
sexting or
Mm-hmm.
whatever with somebody, doing inappropriate conversations with other women. Basically, is what we're thinking. But it could be something along that realm. It's something he doesn't want her to see. That has
Exactly.
nothing to do with cheating per se or lying per se. It might be, yeah, he's talking to somebody else about her or about
Mm-hmm.
their relationship, and he doesn't want her to see what he had to say. That's you know, that's the quote unquote best case scenario on his side.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, however, regardless of however you spin it, I, I went to a woman's phone one time. That was the last time. Right away learned you will find what you're looking for, sir.
But
You
that's
will
sometimes
find what you're looking for.
okay.
Regardless, it might not even be there.
Right.
In my situation, it happened to be there. It wasn't even a cheating thing. It was just something that I was seeing when we were on the way out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The relationship was on the way to being done,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and
Spilling the tea.
I yeah, I went to check the phone, like look at the phone, like she's talking to somebody else. She's probably talking to somebody else. That's why it's going this way. Turns out, yes, she was, and it hurt.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, so from that day forward, I learned if you have to look at the phone, you already know what's going. In your mind, it's already formed. So either go with what you think or move on from what you think. It's either
Okay.
move on completely from the relationship or move on from what you're thinking. But going into the phone is not going to help things.
Okay.
I don't need to confirm.
But
I'm not that type of person
but
anymore.
if you're at that stage, say for instance that information was incorrect, because again, like I said, in my situation, there was nothing that was incriminating for
Mhm.
me saying or doing anything wrong. But because that person had their mindset already of wanting to find something, whether good, bad, or whatever, it didn't matter. You're already at a loss. You're
Yes,
not winning.
that's part of my point.
Yeah, you're
You
not
can't.
winning.
It's not
So,
going to turn out well.
so when it comes to again, and this kind of gave me a little bit of education on how to deal with people. If you're already thinking that of me, you're already out the door. Like you've already checked
Yeah.
out.
Right.
So why would you now need to have some type of uh solidified information to make it known or make
Yeah.
it show? It makes no sense. You've already made up your
Really and
mind.
truly, you don't. You don't. It's just a thing. It's a thing that we, I guess, tell ourselves to
That we
make
need.
ourselves hold on a little bit longer, type thing. Like, yeah, is she or isn't she? If I go on this phone and if she is, then I'm out of here. But if I go on this phone and she isn't, then I'm still here. Meanwhile, your relationship is already gone to hell.
When you're
And you're just
questioning
like we
that,
talked about
yeah.
in the last episode. We're just
Mhm,
trying to find reasons to hold on to something we deep down inside,
mhm,
and sometimes not that deep.
mhm,
No, it should be over.
mhm. And it, like I said, when we were talking about certain situations, a lot of people kind of spike situations or altercations to get that love back or get that want back
Yeah,
because they think it's
right,
lacking. So they're gonna say,
right,
"Oh, what do you do?" And then you're gonna make this person jump through hoops to prove to you that this person's
right,
for you or with you all the ways,
right,
all,
right.
or you want that person to defend wholeheartedly that he's not doing anything or she's not doing anything about like
Yeah,
wrong in this relationship. So it's almost like revalidating their love or
yeah,
their respect for you. And sometimes, again, I've grown and I know, hey, if you don't want me, then okay. I told her, my daughter's mom. I said, hey, perfect situation. She says she was on the phone telling her friend that she's now wanting to separate. And I'm like, oh, okay, it is what it is. That is all I said. Didn't fight, didn't
hmm
argue, and she was on the phone telling her friend, saying, hey, he's not even going to try to fight for this relationship. I'm like, yo,
yeah,
you are checked out going on 4 months after our newborn is there. And you're telling me you want me to fight for you. I was doing everything if and buts and you still didn't accept it. But you're now telling people that I'm not trying to fight with you? Nah, B. That's not how I was gonna roll.
not. It's not a rom-com, man. This isn't
Yeah, man.
the boy meets girl, boy loses girl, boy fights for girl. It's not a
Yeah, man.
rom-com,
That's and
man.
yep, you're
Look,
right.
I
You're
think you
not
understand.
lying there,
Look,
brother. You're not lying
I'm a
there.
lover, not a fighter. I'm not fighting for most things,
Again,
especially things that I believe that should be mine without fighting.
like I told you, if someone doesn't like me, tell me and then move on. Or make it known.
Keep it moving.
Don't
Keep it
string it
moving.
along. Don't all of a sudden ghost people. Hey, I can respect. Hey, if we don't match,
Yeah,
we don't match. Right? We're dating. Oh, hey, you know what? This is not working out. Hey, no problem. All right. Thank you. And maybe we friends later on. Or
right,
maybe your needs are changed because of
right,
time and you want to try it
right,
again. You've seen something
right.
different. I mean,
hmm
I'll never freaking write off someone I really do care about, right? It's not fair to myself and my feelings because I know what I liked in that person or what I didn't like
hmm
in that person,
hmm
right? But again, I'm going to respect it. I'm not going to freaking
hmm
hound that person. Hey, come on, you gonna give me? Nah.
Yeah,
If you're ready, then okay, well, cool. Let's kick it. If not, okay, but don't freaking play with the situation. Oh,
Yeah.
is he still gonna talk to me? You know, I'm waiting for his text, or you know, and all of a sudden you don't hear from them for a while, and then you get that message, "Hey, what's going on? Did I do something wrong? Why aren't you talking to me?" Like, you want boyfriend vibes,
Why don't
and
you talk to me?
you only accepting friend vibes? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. So why am I jumping all these hoops for people who don't really want all of me? They want half, but they don't want all of it. I'm like, yeah, I'm good, yo. I'm good. I'm good.
That's my, and this is my thing overall. And it's not only in romantic relationships,
No,
it's just
no,
relationships in
yeah,
general.
relationship in general.
There should be a sense of reciprocation.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be, no one person is supposed to be looking to the other person to do all of
Facts.
the
1,000% fact.
connections, the communication, anything that makes relationships thrive. I don't care if you're my friend. I don't care if you're my relative. I don't care if you're my lover. There should be
Co-worker.
some sense of co-worker. I don't care what the
Yeah,
relationship is.
yeah.
Some sense of reciprocation that makes me feel like there's even something worthy. You want me to fight for something? Make it worthy of fighting for. Let me know that you value our friendship, you value our love, you value our work environment. Like let me
Yes.
know that there's a value of my investment here.
Yes.
It
Yes.
doesn't make no sense for me to be like, and I do
Investment is
this
a good
with
word.
friends. Now I had this discussion with a friend of mine. This was a while ago, and he was trying to tell me like he if he wants to have a conversation with one of his friends, he makes it happen. He basically forces them to have that conversation. Now, my stance is more like, yeah, but I'm not trying to force no grown people to do nothing. I don't own nobody.
No, you don't.
And you might not even be, I'm trying to force you into a conversation that you're not ready to have. And therefore, the conversation goes wrong or goes awry or whatever you want to say, because you're not in that headspace to have this conversation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There is none of that. Like, yeah, I coming up, there was those, oh, you can't leave without talking to me when I'm with certain women or certain girls. I was like that. And now it's like, if you feel you have to take a break, take a break. Because I'd rather you take the break and think about what you're going to say rather than say what you're going to say in anger. Because I'm like that. I don't like when I get angry and spew out things because it tends to come from a place not conducive or helpful to us getting past the issue.
It even
Then
makes
it's
it
just
worse.
me. It usually makes it worse because
Yes.
I'm going off of my own feeling about something, which is potentially incorrect.
Not even no.
That's the thing.
I wouldn't say incorrect.
Not
It is correct
not the
in your sense.
feeling.
Okay, okay. Your feeling is always correct. It's how
Yeah,
you
let me not
feel.
let's say not
Yeah.
yes, but the reason I feel that way might be
Yes. Okay. Yes. The reasoning for
that's
the
what I should
feeling
say.
could be incorrect. The
Right.
feeling you have could be right.
No,
Now, when you get
right.
the proper
You're absolutely
information or whatever, and it fixes your feeling, then it's a new feeling,
right.
and that corrects the feeling.
Right.
I
Right.
definitely get it. But you're 100% right, man. Because for me, I I know myself, and that's why I silence myself. I say nothing. You know, I shut down, and I shut down for a while because I'm heated. I will be
Mm-hmm.
heated for a while, and I
Smart.
will be
Smart.
saying nothing for a while. You could probably not talk to me for 24 to 48 hours just because I need to
Mm-hmm.
get back to where I should be. And again, it depends on the level of the argument or the mistrust or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But yeah, I know from growing up, if you just spew things, you could say things that are worse,
Yeah.
and it can get you in trouble, not only through your
Yeah.
relationship, work relationships, family relationships. You just dig yourself deeper. And sometimes, again, you're just saying things out of anger
Just
just because you
because
want to get a reaction. You just want to get
that
something
thing might
back
not
at them.
even bother you that much.
Right. It might not even be
Exactly.
true.
It might not even be true at that.
And then you say it.
But
And I'm
you
like,
just want to get
you just want to
somebody
get back
riled
at
up.
them.
Yep. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
sucks. Sometimes you just got to be silent. Just have
Yeah.
to be chill. So let me
And there's a sweet spot in there because I
mhm.
wouldn't say hold it in forever either.
No, no,
But I'm
no.
also saying don't not off the fly. It's not. to your point earlier, it's not about how you feel; it's about how you deal with what you're feeling.
One
So
hundred percent. 100%.
I get like not to bring it into a gender thing, but they say women release their emotions more, which is why they're lower on the suicide rate than we are. We hold our stuff in.
Yeah,
They say, so sorry, let me rephrase. They say women are more emotionally intelligent for this reason, and there is truth in that.
of
There's
course.
truth in that, the fact that they release it. Now, what what's not necessarily being said is sometimes they release it in erratic ways. Men too. But sometimes they'll release it in an erratic way, which is not so emotionally intelligent.
hmm
Release is intelligent, but how you release it is also important to that intelligence or to the level of intelligence. Because if you're going to slash tires and break windows, I don't know how intelligent that is.
But it
I
helps
don't know
their
how smart
endorphins.
that
It
is.
helps them, though. That's the thing.
It helps, but I don't know how much it helps when they're in prison for damaged property.
Oh,
Or
trust me.
they're paying
I,
charges later on.
it's
It
weird
might
how,
help in the moment,
yeah. No.
but the
And
long term,
that
I
goes for
don't
the
know how
men
much
too
help.
who want to freaking stand up
Absolutely.
for their lady or their friend, and they go and knock out a man that was involved with whatever, and then they're in freaking jail for whatever reason. And was it
Yeah.
the smartest thing to do? No, but it felt good. But you know what? That feeling only lasts for so
In the
long.
moment, it's
Yeah,
satisfying in the moment,
that's it.
but after that,
You're
then what?
you're cooked.
Then what? How do you feel? How are your emotions in front of the judge?
Exactly. You're gonna say sorry. I lost my temper. Well,
Yeah.
you can lose it for
And he's
for
gonna say
another couple
sorry.
months. It's not great
He's
in
gonna say
school.
sorry. You lost your freedom.
Yep. That's usually how it is. It's not grade school anymore where they put you in detention and write lines or whatever that, or they tell you to go shake hands and go play with this guy next week. Nah, man, it's not like that anymore. When you're in grown folks world, those actions have equal and opposite reactions. So
Hmm.
sometimes the reactions are not the greatest. So you got to be smart with what you do when
And
you
just keep your hands off people, man. That's my thing. Just keep your hands. Just keep your hands to yourself.
well,
Which
okay, and now
coming back to, well, go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, I was going to say, coming back to this whole situation, based on what we saw, I had another question. It's like, who was the person that was recording this thing?
And they say it was her child. I think it's her son. I don't know. I don't want
Her son, but
to
not his
say
son.
son or daughter, but that's the way it was. I've been seeing. I haven't actually looked it up to confirm that, but it seems to be her son and not his.
Because I heard Mr.
Her
Tigger, right? And
child
I'm
and
like,
not his. Yeah, that's also what gives the impression that it's not his. But again, who knows what the relationship is like in that household? So
fair
you
enough.
know, children tend to
My
start
thing
at
is
the
like, why again? If you're seeing this, why isn't someone being called right off the hop to
by whom?
the person who's filming?
That's
Like this is where
I was gonna
this is
okay.
where I was going to here.
All right, let's go. I'm
So
with you.
why
I'm on the ride. Pause.
why and this is the weirdest thing, but why are we now this person used their own personal phone, correct?
Hmm.
To
Hmm.
film an
I
altercation
assume.
in their house, correct?
Hmm. Hmm.
Why do you choose to take that private situation and put it on the internet? Tell me, what do you gain from this? Are you crying for
Okay.
help? Are you looking to cash in? Did they sell the rights? I'm just trying to figure out, why do people, again, I was going to start with celebrities, because I mean celebrities do things on purpose and get their eyes on them for whatever
Hmm.
reason, whether
Hmm. Good
it's
and
a
bad
new
press is all
movie,
publicity.
whether
Yeah.
it's a new shoot, or whether
Hmm.
it's clothes line. There's a method to their madness. But I'm talking about the regular Joe Blow out here
Hmm.
filming a fight with their spouse. I saw a man, well, not even saw a man, I saw people, they might be relatives, or not, just recording their spouse or their brother or sister, or uncle or cousin fighting someone. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you letting this go? And then all of a sudden, you have the nerve to post it on social media. And then for some odd reason, they're looking for the pat on the back. Great job. Way to record. Well done. Look, what the fuck you mean? Well done. Why didn't you step in and stop it? Why'd you let it get to that point? Now, again, depending on the situation, I know there's a few things that are filmed that are quite dangerous. But again, why are you filming if it's dangerous? Get your hell out of there. It don't make sense. It don't make sense.
So many theories.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Firstly, and this is all assumption and hypotheses. Firstly, I don't think it was dangerous. I don't think the person filming felt it was dangerous, which is why to answer your questions, why the police wouldn't be called or they wouldn't have jumped in to stop it. Because all of us watching, again, we don't know the before and after, but from what we saw, he was not doing anything to hurt her. It was a lot of her falling, her crying out, but he didn't grab her up. He didn't even, because he could have been a lot more forceful to get that phone.
Oh, I mean, he's not a small man, and she's. I mean, like, again, most situations. Again, I do apologize, but most men are stronger in this situation. So if he really wanted to do some damage, he could have.
Could have done a lot more damage if you
yes.
There is the other factor is, did he know he was being filmed? So that's right, which it seemed that he did. Was that why he wasn't being more forceful? What happens when there is no cameras? We don't know all that. So we are just speaking to what we could see. My other theory is, which is also why the Mr. Tigger will be screamed out, is a form of, this was a play of blackmail or character damage. They know the position that he's in, know he's a celebrity, and also know the society that we are in now. If you get even accused of anything as a man in this space, it's going to affect your career greatly, which it almost did in this situation. What bolsters my theory, that particular theory, that this was done on purpose, the recording was done on purpose, I wouldn't even be surprised if the mother didn't give her child the phone and say, press record and say, film this. That wouldn't shock me either. Their following up to this is, a lot of people are saying that she's crazy. Like she ended up getting arrested after this occurred.
Do you know why though? No, she was arrested.
For kidnapping another child.
Her I don't think it's kidnapping.
Her own daughter, no?
I don't know. Well, it says here that she has been arrested. Arrested on kidnapping related warrants for this couple. So I don't know the full details, but
years ago.
Yes, this is, again, and the funny thing is that she has a second child who was named the exact same as the child that was missing.
Yeah, so she's kidnapped she's arrested for kidnap-related charges, which is really, her daughter, if I'm not mistaken, was kidnapped and has gone missing years ago and never recovered, and they suspect that she has something to do with it.
Yeah, since 2019, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, 2019.
They suspect she has something to do with it, which is also part of why people were like, well, why did he marry this woman? People knew, people told him.
But again,
about
this is why I wonder why. This is why I wonder if this could have been a setup altogether, man. All of a sudden, Big Tigger is having a domestic abuse situation with his wife, who is in question about a missing child. Now we see her face. Now we see her acting, and After that, boom, she's arrested.
Let's also keep it 100 on this stuff, bro. As I've said before, a lot of people are addicted to chaos, especially in North America. Because we grew up on dramatic television and entertainment, we grew up on Dallas and Nuts Landing and Young and the
Who shot
Restless,
JR?
Who Shot JR,
Yeah.
Dynasty, all these things.
Yeah.
A lot of, even after that, like the list goes on. Dawson's Creek, Beverly Hills 90210, whatever you used to watch growing up. We, a lot of us are programmed to believe that love has to come with drama. It has to come with some form of chaos. So just because they're celebrities, they're still human. Sometimes we fall for somebody simply because they're a headache. And it's exciting, quote unquote, until it isn't. But it's exciting because you never know what kind of person you're gonna get. It's like flip the coin. Today she might be, the freak in the bed. Tomorrow she might be the crazy housewife who doesn't let me leave the house. But I like it because I don't know, I don't know what I'm gonna get. I don't know. It's almost like it's a drug. It's like a drug.
It
Like
is.
you shouldn't be smoking this because it's not good for your health. But at the same time, it makes you feel good for a couple hours. Forget the other 22 to 20 hours of the 22 hours of the day. For those
Guilty
2
pleasure.
hours,
You're on
guilty pleasure and instant gratification. I feel
Yep, you're
good
on
right
cloud
now.
9.
Yeah.
Like that heroin
And
addict.
you live off of that feeling, not realizing you can't build a house on a cloud.
True.
You can't do it.
True.
But
Can't build that house.
it could be that. He could be just as crazy as her too.
That's the
Actually,
thing.
this is again all allegedly, but they both could be crazy and trauma bonding.
It's just, again, again, and the thing, what shocks me is, again, has Tigger been out of the spotlight? Yes, but he's been consistent on a radio show for X amount of years, so he didn't really need this drama. He didn't need it, but for some reason it reached him, and now because it reached him, we find out there's more to it. Oh, the wife you married had a child who was possibly kidnapped, missing since 2019. This just opens the door open, right? This door's wide open. Now you have people questioning, so why did you marry her? Huh? What did you see in her? Knowing this information, because obviously it's not new, knowing this information, why did you go on with continue with this relationship? Then he's going to start saying, I didn't know anything about it. I wasn't ever. Then all of a sudden he gets questioned. So now his world's going to get turned upside down. Like you said, people need validation. And this is why places like TMZ exist.
Right.
This is why the gossip shows that E-Talk Daily and them shows. That's why they exist, because it keeps people in the know for stuff they don't need to know about. I don't see E-Talk coming to my house talking about my business, but because it's a celebrity, people are living through we talked about this, the whole Klay Thompson and Meg Thee Stallion thing. You have the whole world of women up in arms about this breakup, and they're living. They say, "Oh, we're gonna cancel Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson was nothing." Who cares, me? Who cares?
You don't even know them.
Who is? You don't even know what sport Klay Thompson is playing, and you're telling me he was a nobody, a worldwide, a basketball champion who I was just again. And that's all people see. The drama. They see the drama and they feed off it. And this is why the Western side of TikTok is the way it is. Because we keep on putting all this BS on there. You can search the weirdest things on TikTok in the West and you'll find it. You will never find it in the East. Nah, B, they won't let you. They won't let you. They won't let you. Again, some of the weird facts are cool, but some of the stuff they put out there is just.
Yeah, it's entertainment, man. But
is it though? Who is to define this as entertainment?
Well,
like right now my algorithms have been putting TikToks about people squatting in homes in the U.S. How they're illegally, taking over a household and they need people to get them out. And I'm like, why is this a thing? Why is this a TV show? Like, yeah, why is this a show? I
That's
don't
what I was
get it.
gonna say though. It's like a chicken and egg thing. You could argue the people make it happen because we watch it. And you could argue, yeah, but that's the TV that they give us to watch.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I mean,
But ever since the beginning, not the beginning of time, I can't say that, but ever since the Colosseums and the gladiators,
yeah,
we've been loving to watch a train wreck. Like we love to watch people get hurt.
this is, I think, again, that the people, the powers that be who create television shows, movies, and so forth. I've already told that they have lost their creativity of
Hmm.
content, because again, back in the day, and I'll go back to my young days when you had Saturday morning cartoons. That was a thing. You would have what's the game shows? Price is Right, uh, uh, Win, Lose or Draw. What's the other ones there? Uh, Hollywood Squares.
Hmm.
All these game shows that you watch, that was entertaining. No violence, no drama, jokes and whatnot. People winning prizes. Boom.
Hmm.
Then you had
Let's make a
then you
deal.
had daytime drama.
Hmm.
All My Children, Days of Our Lives, Knots Landing. All these shows that kept you in
Hmm.
the drama world. That was this little, and it was shown at a certain time. The only one that really kind of broke the mold was Young and the Restless. That came up to a time where kids were, coming from home from school or whatever, and you had a family member that was just ingrained in it, in the story. I said, okay, no problem. Other than that, then you went off to sitcoms, Family Matters, Fresh Prince of Bel Air, The Cosby Show, right?
Hmm.
Family Ties, Growing Pains. All these shows, again, it fit the mood. It was great, good TV. And then all of a
But
sudden,
you know what?
yeah,
You know what all of those shows have in common is the dramatic flair of them. Even though they're all done in different varying degrees of drama,
mm-hmm,
some are done with a comedic edge, like the
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
sitcoms.
mm-hmm.
You're still watching Family Matters or, Perfect Strangers. They're still getting into problems that they have to solve within half an hour.
True, true.
We're still there watching them get into these problems and be like, "Oh my God, Balky, how did you do that again?"
Mm-hmm,
You know what I
mm-hmm,
mean?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Or literally on Family Matters with Urkel, did I do that? He did it
mm-hmm,
again.
mm-hmm,
Keeps doing it.
mm-hmm,
Now you go like going through the gauntlet of what you said, the dramas, which is the daytime dramas.
mm-hmm.
We don't even have to really discuss that. That's what they're based on is scandal and love affairs and who
Okay,
shot who and who cheated on what.
right.
Then you come down, then you go back to the game shows. The drama there is, are they going to win or not? What is he bidding? Is he going to get that prize? Is that, there is always that. That is what makes the entertainment. Now, as time went on and got into the times that we're in now, the drama didn't stay encased in that box that we watch on that television. The drama spills over with the actors and their real lives, and
Mm.
people wanted to know what they're doing offset. I don't know. I can't remember what or when that actually started. I want to blame the Kardashians because I want to blame the Trumps, everything. But I'm not sure if that's when it started. That's part of the popularization of seeing behind the scenes of the celebrities and their lives. But when we were coming up, it was a bonus that celebrities' lives were not seen because they wanted to keep that mystique. They wanted to keep that we don't know as fans what Denzel does when the camera comes up. And in that same vein, he's an actor who's been able to continue that. And what's ironic is the people, the artists, most of the artists that are the biggest in this world, or most of the celebrities,
Mm-hmm.
that are the biggest in the world, the most of the rich people, the richest in this world, are the ones you barely see. You only see them when they have something going on. We don't see Jay-Z every minute until he's about to do concerts, or until he does a freestyle, or until he's picking who's gonna do the Super Bowl halftime. We don't see Beyonce until the album is coming out, or until she's gonna do a jeans advertisement. You know what I'm saying? We don't see these people. But in this world, um, what they say, actually, attention is a commodity. And we're seeing, ever since the explosion of reality TV, we're seeing nobodies become stars off of just because we know about their personal lives, or what we think we know about more about their personal lives. Before it was, I wonder what Michael Jordan does when he's not playing basketball.
Okay.
Now it's
Yeah.
24/7 live stream leading up to the game of Victor Wembanyama, and what is he eating, and what is he training, and what's his mindset. And even, I was going to even say this last point, even in sports there's that drama that is being used to sell the game. I'm always like, why are they putting microphones in these guys' faces right after they lost the championship?
Mm.
And and have the audacity to get upset if one of these guys were to turn around during that time. It's like, dude, take the fucking microphone out of my face. You see, I just lost the game. I don't want to talk about this shit. They get fined for that, bro.
It's because it's in their contract.
Because we want to see the pain on TV. We want to see this crying. We want to see the sadness. We claim, especially in sports, we claim that we want to see that so that we can celebrate them when they win later. But the truth is, really, it's the Coliseum, and somebody has to die. The thumbs down is necessary for the entertainment.
Are you entertained?
Are you entertained?
That reminds me of that's a perfect. The Gladiator movie is a perfect example of what you just talked about.
Yeah.
Because again, Marcus Aurelius did not want to be there, and he gave you the show, not the way you wanted it, and he asked, "Yo, are you entertained? Is this not what you're here for?" Nope. But again, he now made it even bigger because he went against the grain, and they loved him for it. And they're just like TV, man. You go against the grain. Yeah, man. I want to talk. I want to tell my boss to F off like that, man. You see that? And then you rally the truth. This is why, again, I'm a big wrestling fan, and the whole Stone Cold era with him against his boss, Vince McMahon, was a huge thing because everybody wanted to kick their boss's ass. Everybody wanted to stick their middle finger at them and say, "Yo, get the hell out of here."
Right.
So I definitely get what you're saying. My question is, why did it get from playful, I want to say playful, but lighthearted behind the scenes stuff to almost every other show is a behind the scenes or reality show TV type of thing? Because again, I was just looking up things just now, and the original, I won't say the original, but the one who really kind of was the architect was the MTV's The Real World back in 92.
Yeah.
But what was the purpose of that? That was just an experiment. That was just a social experiment. And they used that, and it was succeeding. So they did more, and they did more. This is where you get the Big Brothers, the Survivor, the Bachelor, the Bachelorette. Love is Blind. All these things, because they know that Love Island, Paradise Hotel, all these things. I'm like, but that's the thing. That's just regular life. They're not bringing regular life to the screen. Because again, you don't think anybody's doing what they're doing behind closed doors about, how they talk to people, who they talk to, how they run their business. Undercover boss, same thing, right? They want to get a rise out of people because it sells. I don't see the Walmart down the street putting their people on blast like that, but because because they will put people on blast and make them lose their job. You could have just handled that in-house. Hey, you're not doing a good job, sir. We'll have to fire you. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry, you're out. No cameras. Hey, can you turn your head to the left and and say, oh my gosh, again with some
Yeah.
conviction. Come on, bro. Again, I was on reality TV, so I get it. I get it. I just don't get how it got so extreme. That's all. Extreme is
The
no.
almighty dollar.
Yeah.
Money, money, money,
Yeah.
money, 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 money. Don't let money change you. It changes that. That's how it comes. That's what like you said, it started with the real world. Real world was pretty straightforward. They had some activities, but it wasn't for a prize, at least not at first. It wasn't, they were just showing the lives of strangers living in one dwelling. But then they realized money's gonna be in this. Oh, maybe we should create a game show version of reality. Oh, maybe we should do a relationship version of reality. Maybe we should do a comedy version of it. And it just keeps, there's just different versions of, it's like if you scroll through like, I don't even know, a TV guide right now,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's a good 30-40% reality shows
Oh,
or
more than
somewhat
that.
like.
More than that.
Probably more than that.
Because some of these stations will just get reruns of those shows because it was lost syndication on one. They'll play the reruns on another show just to get their cable, popular. Oh, now we're playing on Crave. We're showing Big Brother seasons 1 to 20. Okay, they're gonna have everybody that wants to go and watch that. So
it's all about the skrilla, my boy, quote
wow.
unquote. All about the money. It makes money, so they're gonna keep doing it. I'm sure it's not gonna last forever because everything has a cycle. We went through. Remember, we had the dinosaur cycle where every other movie was dinosaurs. We had the
Superheroes.
superhero. Every other movie was superhero. The sci-fi cycle with Star Wars and Star Trek and all these. So it's gonna change. Reality TV will phase out to some degree, but at the same time, it would always be here in some capacity.
Like you said many times over on the show, is that life is a cycle. So whatever is old will become new again. We just don't know when. From fashion to relationships to civil rights movements, it's always going to be there. It just has to rear its head back again. So it won't be. I don't think it will be extremes. Like slavery and stuff like that. But you know what? People are going to talk about race relations. Boom, and then it's going to go away. And it's going to come back. And it's going to go away. Just like fashion, bell bottoms go away, come back. Tidy whities go away, come back.
There'll be a version of such. It may not be slavery whipping chains type slavery, but there'll be a version of it.
I mean,
ask anybody who works at a call center.
That's kind of true there. That is kind of true. You are right. You are right. You are right. For sure. And it again is coming back to this. I don't know why people would put their lives like that. Like again, I was one who would love to be on social media and show people the world. And I stepped back. Well, my mom just told me to step back. Said, "Do you know what you're doing? You're telling everybody all your business. Why? Why does anybody need to know that you're chilling in your apartment and you're showing the location of your apartment? Why?" And I stepped back. I'm like, "Yeah, who am I? I'm not anybody important. Why am I telling everybody this business?" So I'm like, never mind. I mean, I'll do some things from time to time, but I'm not going to be all up in it like that. Now, again, if we do go viral and we get known and seen and so forth,
so I'm saying
that might change. But at the time being, there is no need for people to know that I'm cooking chicken on the barbecue with certain type of seasoning, or I'm going to be, or those transitions now. Watch this. And all of a sudden, I got a new hat on.
Yeah. I was going to do it. That's what I did. I was going to do it.
Like, what the hell are these people doing?
But again, bro, it's because attention is the commodity. Now, for me, I'm not naive enough to say depends on the check.
Yeah, no.
I can't tell you. They don't put $100,000 in front of me today. I'm not saying, yeah, film me, man. You need film me. What about you? Want to film that? Oh, what about it? You want to film that? I'm gonna take a shower. You want to film that? Just put on the fuzzy blocker.
Put up the blur. What a blur.
I can't tell you. Depends on what the check is, man. I can't tell you. I can't lie to you.
So
I definitely do have a limit,
I was gonna
and
say,
I have certain boundaries in my mind. But again, the boundary is based upon the reality in which I am currently. If you put $1 million in front of somebody, there's not many people that are not going to do many of the things that they said they would not do.
so you're saying, and I'm gonna quote a very fun wrestler of mine, that everybody has a price.
$1 million man. Everybody's a virgin. Everybody's a virgin.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Damn near everybody. I can't say, and again, I can't say everybody has the same boundary or where they're gonna
everybody doesn't have the same
what they would and
value.
would not
No,
do.
but everybody
No,
has a
not
price.
everybody has the same values or the same integrity, but everybody, one of your core values can be compromised. I'll probably say that for damn near everybody. At least 99%.
Now, are you saying on a monetary level, or just
on a monetary level?
okay?
On a monetary.
Okay.
You can
And
be paid to do
I'm not arguing.
something
You're
that
right.
You say you wouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
There's always some factors in there. Oh, I might not. Well, who's going to find out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting this $1 million, but you putting this on TV?
Yeah.
If nobody and it's even worse. I would venture to say it's worse. If nobody's going to find out that you're getting paid to do this, what you were willing to do.
Just that you sold me your soul when you didn't say no. X was telling you, bro. X was telling you.
Where's the check?
Yeah.
Yo,
No.
I would never do that, bro. I'd never do that. Oh yeah? Here's 2 mil. What do you say?
Yeah.
You want 2 mil?
Nah, B. If you give me 3, I might consider it.
And the moment you start negotiating, you're already compromised.
You're hooked.
You're already compromised.
You're
not
hooked.
even the negotiation. The moment you go, that's it. We got you. We didn't give you enough money yet, but we got you.
The pause.
You're letting us know.
You're hooked. We got
you. We might not know the price, but we know there is a price.
So true. So
right,
true.
man.
Everybody has a price. Because again, we wouldn't be in this world the way we are if we didn't have a price. You know?
It's almost like
that goes for work, your job,
everything.
Everything,
because sadly, especially in this Western world, it might be a little different in other places where money is not held up to be idolized as much as it is over here. But way that we've idolized money, they will get you. You're gonna do some of these things, B. You're gonna do some of these things because A, you might need the bread, and then B, even when you don't need it, you think you need it.
Mm-hmm.
They say things like there's never enough money. Never?
Yeah.
You can never have enough. Your bills are paid, you're fed, you got clothes on your back, you got a roof over your head, but you still don't have enough. That's where we're at with it.
That sucks, though. The fact that you
want more clothes, you want more houses, you want this, you want this, you want that, you want this.
That reminds me of the Kobe Bryant commercial when he was talking about his shoe, and he was doing that whole TED Talk thing, and Kanye says, "Hey, but I'm the greatest. But I've created all these #1 hits. What do you want me to do next? Make more records. But I'm the best. It's never enough. You've always got to one up. You always
gotta keep working. Gotta keep working and keep learning. Which those things I think are true.
Yes.
They're just the reasons you're doing it. I think have been demonized.
I totally agree. I definitely totally agree. Now, one last question is, what's enough to get you to do whatever is out there? You know, is there a dollar amount?
Against one of my core values?
Yes.
Oh man, it depends on the value, but I'm gonna say maybe between 5 and 10. Basically,
I got 5 or 10.
I would like to say, get the hell. Add some zeros, man. 5 to 10 million. Because I would say, what I would say is the number that you think would last you for the rest of your life, or you could live the rest of your life comfortably with getting that lump sum, is the number you're willing to damn near sell yourself. Or the number, whatever number you think, if I won that, I'm done. I'm leaving work. I'm da da da. Whatever that number is, you're willing to do a whole lot for it.
But even that number will get trumped because there's always more. Like you said, people want more.
There's always more.
Yeah.
Always.
So no, not everybody's never satisfied. That's what you're saying.
Think the richest man is not trying to make more?
No, I mean, my mindset would be different because I would, if I get a certain amount and it's continuous and it's not going to change, and yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
That's what I think.
$1 million, $1 million a year. Yep. Hell, $500,000 a year. I'm good. You just live comfortably.
Remember, we're not talking necessarily about the amount. It's what you have to do to get that.
True. But I'm saying,
are you willing to do that for that?
True. I get you. But again, say it's a TV show. Okay, they want to follow my life for $500,000 a year. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good because I'm not going to do anything that I don't do in my life. If you're going to give me money just to follow me around with cameras, okay. It's when they try to alter what you are or who you are in these shows to make their show pop. That's why these shows get the way they are.
And you know that's going to happen. You know how you know that's going to happen? Because, for example, we watched America's Next Top Model.
Yep.
Show is a top-rated show. New guy comes in. Let's do some more crazy stuff because we got to top the top.
Yep. And look what happened to it. It fell. It drastically. I heard Tyra was getting sued too. Tyra's been on the spotlight for a while now because of it. So that was serious backlash. And she was actually going to sue Netflix about the whole thing. And it made her look bad.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, nah, B, you were bad. Sorry.
I'm sure she was bad. I'm sure they made it look worse, but you signed up.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, but the idea came from someone. She put her name on it. She put her name on it.
You got paid for them to make you look bad.
And the other folks that put themselves on the line for that didn't get paid because they made it a game. They made it a game. So that's the sad thing. Anyways. Yeah, man. All right, folks. That's it. That's all for us, man. I mean, we will definitely keep you guys posted of what we find out about this story because it is still ongoing. And there's definitely other branches and so forth that will definitely pop up. And of course, there's going to be new developments that come up as well. It's a very, very, I won't say touching, but interesting topic, this whole social media and celebrities and what is shown to the world and what is not shown to the world. So,
Thanks.
But yeah, one last thing, during the world, since we're talking about celebrities and whatnot, and again, about keep in touch with people in the recent shows we had, is that a South African soccer player took his own life after he was eliminated.
After losing?
Yeah, after being eliminated in the World Cup, he did. Yeah, they had a moment of silence for him yesterday. Again, celebrity status and so forth sometimes takes the best of you, and you make some bad decisions. So rest in peace to that person and anybody who was dealing with any of that. But yeah, man. Again, this is a topic that's always going to come up. It never ends. We always talk about celebrities and what they do and all that bullshit. There's going to be another documentary that's going to be out to say, "Hey, son, let's watch this. Let's watch this."
100%.
So
100%.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
That's all for us. Again, you know where to find us. Darkness with a Ginger Hue. Like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what we're doing, how we doing. If you want us to do more, we're all for it. We're definitely all for it. All right. For my man Slang, myself, everybody out there watching, peace and love, and we'll help you up again soon. Peace.
Peace.